the Christmas wish. With 20 days to go, I could hear loud voices, fighting, coming from downstairs. Scared, I huddled at the top of the stairs with my brothers and sisters, crying, waiting, listening. Shh, Mama. Shh. Don't say anything. Just be quiet. Be invisible. That's what I always told her to do. Because sometimes, in an instant, my father could be mean like the devil mean. And this time was the worst. He said, and we all heard him, that Christmas would skip over our house this year. How could he be so mean this time, when Christmas always brought a special kind of family joy? We'd be so happy, the big family together with gifts and presents and all the good food. And the happiness, it lingered. It lasted long after all the presents were open. All the holiday guests had gone home and the cakes were all eaten. It was a special, magical time for our family. And this year, with all the fussing and fighting, we needed it more than ever. And that night, with every ounce of my 9-year-old self, I prayed to God that Christmas would come to our house, that it wouldn't skip over us. We were so close. If we could just get there, I know that everything would be okay. It would be good again. So God, if I could just have one wish, one gift this year, let it be Christmas. I cried myself to sleep, but I think my brothers and sisters did too, because I could hear them in the other rooms. Over the next long weeks, we were on our very best behavior, helping Mama around the house and staying out of my father's way whenever he was home. And it seemed to work, because slowly, the sinking sadness began to fade. Little by little, the house felt safe again, upstairs and downstairs. All the hard words and sharp edges and loud voices softened. Broken promises were forgiven again. And we were alive again, just in time for Christmas. Mama baked and hid presents all around the house and played her favorite Nat King Cole and Mahalia Jackson Christmas albums. And I hung stockings on the holiday fireplace and stood tippy-toed on the tallest chair to put the angel tree topper in place that year. She was our special guardian angel. She lit up, and her angel wings outstretched, flying high above the decorated evergreen Christmas tree. Everything was in place that day. Early the next morning, Christmas morning, down the stairs to a brand new candy fashion doll and stockings filled with special treats. All around me twinkled and sparkled like a magic castle, and there were gifts for all of the kids. Through the night, Mama had lined the buffet with confections of pure happiness. There were sweet potato pies, German chocolate cake, sweet cookies, and my most favorite was the triple-layered white coconut cake. Under the glass cake dome it sat. Mama only made it once a year during the holiday, and it was my absolute favorite. And so you can understand that I was tempted. Sneaking a baby's finger's taste of it when I could feel that someone was standing behind me. I thought, oh, Mom, he's standing behind me. I turned, and all of a sudden, a burst of light, a bright light flashed right through my eyes. It was so bright, it was golden shimmering, and it came right through the glass cake dome to me. And I blinked, and I could see that it was this light. It was coming from the gold star. Now, it was a star that I had seen so many times before, but never like this. It was so bright and shiny and shimmering, and it beckoned me to come closer. And the closer I got, I could see that this gold star was the same old gold star capped on my father's front tooth. But somehow it was glowing anew. The twinkling lights from the Christmas tree and that gold star lit up his entire face as he stood there laughing at me. It was laughter I rarely heard, but on that day, that morning, it filled the whole house almost like soul music. So playful and natural. Of course, we were all drawn to the sound of it. He treated Mama like queen for a day and gave the kids, all of us, extra special attention as he sat around the house, happy and content just to be with us. Just to be with us. He carved the Christmas ham and praised Mama for a wonderful dinner, then snuggled up nice and close to her on the sofa. Oh, it was an unusually special day. It was a beautiful day. It was a day that my father felt like long, shiny pink and lavender streamers on the handlebars of a brand new bicycle, and a summer's day at the fair, all wrapped up together in one big present. Oh, I was filled with so much Christmas cheer and joy, but even more curiosity about that gold star capped on my father's front tooth. So I squeezed right up in between him and Mama on the sofa and leaned into him to get an even closer look at it. I didn't know this gentle, playful side of my father, who insisted that we call him by his first name, Isaac. This Isaac was so different from his normal self. He was quite different. Then when curiosity got the better of me, I looked straight up at him and said, "Who are you today?" Mama nudged me and tried to shush me. Shh, shh. But the words had just come out before I even knew it. All my brothers and sisters quietly disappeared within themselves, scared at what he might do, at what he might say. It seemed as if all of the twinkle and lightness had been sucked out of the room. I had broke the magic spell. Oh, I felt terrible. I broke the magic spell. Instantly, my father smiled with his entire face, jolly as I had ever seen him. Flashing that gold star, his eyes twinkled and sparkled when he said, "It's me. It's your father. It's your father, Isaac. And I'm here today to make sure that all of your wishes come true. Not only today, but I'll do my best every day of the year." Complete silence. Our eyes spoke the words that we could not say. Frozen right where we were. Only the guardian angel, flying high above the decorated evergreen Christmas tree, dared move, casting a golden aura all over us, over Mama and over me, my brothers and sisters, even as it was the same golden glow as that of the gold star. I thought I was dreaming. I had to be dreaming. This couldn't be real. Then, for the very first time in a very long time, I heard the real, true sound of my Father's voice when he said, "Merry Christmas! This is a Merry Christmas, everybody!" And it absolutely was. It wasn't a dream. It was real. It was real. My wish had come true. And I was the happiest kid in all of Los Angeles that Christmas Day. I snuggled into them both as tight as I could. This is the best day of my life. And I wish that every day in our house could be as happy as this one, with you and Mama and all the kids just like this. My father smiled and nodded in promise. And so it was that day that an extra portion of peace on earth, goodwill to men, had found its way to Unit 570, giving us each just what we wanted and needed: the gift. The best gift in all the world was Christmas.